everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today we are going to be doing UMGC Step 8. I know everybody's ahead of me. I don't want to talk about what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They're probably not even thinking about me. But if they are, oh well. I hope it's benevolent and not non-benevolent. Give me a second, you guys. Let me go to UMGC. I'm just going straight to projects. I'm just going to leave it alone. Taking it step by step. 8. I reviewed feedback from my professor. Let me move on. Let me take a picture of that. Hold on. Let me connect you guys. I'm not, I know, I see. Uni. Let me take a picture of this. Go to assignments, feedback, peer feedback. Really not submitted. Peer feedback. Let me any, many, miny, mo. That was the last straw right there. Where's mine? Bear with me, you guys. 136, 236.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
I cannot move on. My name is Kimberly Cloud. I'm one of your students. I cannot move on until a student comment. I wrote on two students' pages how I felt and never got a reply back. So what I want to know is, what can I do? You're the only one that replied to me. I find that appalling. I find that very messed up. And I could have moved on had I not had to depend on people with no brain. Because obviously they're ignoring me, right? Like I asked you and told you they would. But you went on and you persisted and said, go ahead. I don't care how long it took me. I had every reason to sit up there and pause for a second with responding to students. Now you see why. So I'm going to try to call you back. And there's a link that says book a time to meet with me.
Thank you for calling University of Maryland Global Campus. If you know your party's extension, please press 1. Thank you for contacting the Office of Financial Solutions. Before we connect you with one of our advisors, we'd like to remind you that all UMGC students are strongly encouraged to complete the FAFSA, regardless of current funding status. This is needed to determine your eligibility for certain grants, scholarships, and other financial aid. The process is easy and should take 10 minutes or less of your time. Go to www.fafsa.gov to complete yours at your earliest convenience. If you are currently enrolled in or plan to enroll in the spring 2026 semester, which runs from January through April, you'll need to complete the 2025 to 2026 FAFSA. Around this time of year, it's common for students to accidentally complete the 2026 to 2027 FAFSA, which is required beginning with the summer semester, which doesn't begin until May. To ensure the correct FAFSA has been completed, visit www.fafsa.gov. Thank you for your time. You will now be connected with the first available financial solutions advisor. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling UMGC's Office of Financial Solutions. This is Montana. May I please have your first and last name?
Kimberly Cloud.
Hi, Kimberly. How are you doing today?
I demand to either speak with Sherry, the lawyer, their lawyer, or I demand to speak with the dean. If you give me the runaround, you can let them know that I'm going to sue. Any runarounds, and I'm just going to say fuck it and sue.
Okay, and who exactly is, what was the first name of the person you were asking to speak with?
Is the dean available? Or the head of the department of the business department?
The head of the business department. I don't have a direct line for that, but I can get you over to a success coach. They may have more information in regards to like the dean over a department.
Okay.
Give me a second. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality assurance purposes. Thank you for calling University of Maryland Global Campus. This is Lakeisha.
Lakeisha, I need to speak with someone over you, a supervisor.
Okay, could you tell me what's going on?
Okay. My classroom, my entire classroom has not written me back. They, as in Professor Livingston, they, as in Dave Connell, they, as in every student in that fucking classroom, has either been paid off or they just want to make a point, a stupid 5-year-old point, which is they don't want to fucking talk to me or have me advance to the next stage. It's not my fault why they set that fucked up curriculum like that. They purposefully set it up like that and purposely did that shit. So I don't care if I don't speak to none of them students. They need to pass me because it's not my fucking fault that he can't control his students to do their fucking job. They're acting like 5-year-olds.
Are you talking about like with the discussion post?
I cannot advance on until my discussion is done by a peer.
Okay, give me your date of birth and student ID, please. Could you verify for me your date of birth and student ID, please?
Just know my name is Kimberly Cloud.
Okay, I need to verify two pieces of information. So I either need your student ID and date of birth, your email and date of birth, the last four of your social and date of birth. I need two pieces of identifying information.
I know what you need, but what I need is an emergency. I need you to get on the phone with someone and tell them that my name is Kimberly Cloud. I'm pretty sure in 2026 it populated my name. You just need to verify it. So I'm telling you who I am, and I'm asking and urging you to get someone over you that I can speak to.
I understand that, ma'am, and I can get you over to someone above me. But in order for me to do that, they're not going to move forward without me verifying you first. So I need you to verify either your student ID and email address or your date of birth, the last four of your social. I need two pieces of information so that I can relay this information on to them and let them know what your issue is so I can get your call transferred over. I can't transfer you over there without that information.
I'm not going to give you my last four, but I will give you my email address and date of birth. July 3rd, 1984, the Kimberly Cloud Show at yahoo.com. You don't have to
Thank you
repeat
for that.
any information of my proprietary information back to me.
Okay, yeah, I wasn't going to. Thank you for that information. Which course is this in this is for the TLP 640.
Yes.
Okay. Professor Livingston. Okay. Give me one. So let me just make sure I understand the situation correctly so I can give them the proper information. You're in this course, TLP 640, with the professor and other students. You're having issues with getting a peer to review your assignment, which is the next phase in your
This
project
was
or
a
something. Is
setup,
that?
man. This was a setup because they basically, it's how convenient is it that you have to engage fully and have actual grade based off of your peers' discussion. That makes no sense. Look at what they're doing. If anything, he needs to fail them for not engaging with everybody. That's not normal. I urge that he felt. I'm not going to stop until I talk to the dean. I want to speak to somebody that can make moves. I'm tired of being, no one has contacted me when I made regular complaints about Mark Baylor. Ashley Smith isn't doing nothing for me. I'm just putting in regular, exhausting paperwork. Now that they got me trapped, I'm. It's funny, man. It's really funny. I am refused to fail, man. If they fail me because of someone else, I'm going to sue them for $10 million.
Okay, let me get you on over to. Let me escalate this call over to our seniors. Give me 1 second, please.
Go ahead. I won't even say it no more. It's just funny to me. It's funny, man. People rather. uh, while that's going on, I'm going to call the VA. Oh, hold on for a second. Yes. Well, where do I start? One, I wanted to know if my claim was in. Um, and then two, if I could be transferred to the education department, or the collections department, so I can give them a forewarning of what's going on. Yeah, they're not sending the proper my claim to the proper people, because that has already been taken care of, right? I don't know what you're saying.
Hello, Kimberly. Hello, Kimberly.
Yes, I'm here. You
All
said
right.
what,
So
ma'am?
I have Jen on the line.
I,
She's a senior success
thank
coach.
you. I'll
She's
call
going to
you.
assist you for the remainder of this call. I did explain to her as much as I could understand of your.
I appreciate that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi there. My name is Jennifer Rollins. I'm a supervisor here in advising. Am I speaking with Kimberly Cloud?
Yes.
Hi, Kimberly. How are you today? I
I
heard a little bit about the situation.
I am doing not so good because I'm stuck in limbo with my classes. I don't, I'm not demanding no student write me. I, but I gave them prior to me getting mad, I gave them every Apple opportunity to sit up there and write me, and they refused. They looked at my paperwork, but they didn't acknowledge it. And now I cannot move on until one of my peers acknowledge it. I did my work, I had my work on time, but there's no way I can proceed without them.
Got you. And Kimberly, is this first of all, this is for course PLP 640, I'm assuming, right? Gotcha.
Yes.
You're in. Okay. Gotcha. Is this a group assignment?
Yes. And no,
Okay.
it's weird. It's kind of like one. It's a peer review. And I'm like, why would you not write me? And why, like, it makes no sense.
Got you. It's a peer review. Okay. Gotcha. And Kimberly, can you tell me a little bit about, like, is it like a paper? You have to write a paper and then get a peer to review the paper?
I have to write I have to write my views of my specific things he wanted me to look for, a motivation or some type of like I'll tell you right now. He wanted me to do a barrier with the least impact, a barrier, an impact, and a rationale for the degree of impact. He told me I can proceed on, but now I'm stuck because I have to sit up there and get a response from someone in order to write my next production. No one in the class has written me. Without someone, I cannot move on.
Gotcha, Kimberly. Okay, so it sounds like, just to kind of make sure I understand, Kimberly, it sounds like this is an assignment where you got to post something in the classroom. A peer is supposed to respond to you, and then you're supposed to respond back to the peer. Is that correct?
I'm supposed to write a paper about their response back from what I wrote.
Ah, okay. Okay, got you. So you're supposed to respond to their response, and you're not getting any responses. I got you. Okay.
I asked,
Kimberly, have you?
let me let you know something. I asked to be put in a totally different class. I even was willing to wait until next semester, not December, but next semester to graduate. If this wasn't for Dave or any of the other people that followed me and they strategically placed themselves in my position and let the chips fall like chess, this student, if it wasn't for the Professor Mark Baylor or Professor Mark Livingston not even talking to them, I told him to talk to them, because this isn't right. I tried to sit up there and exclude myself from Dave group. The last correspondence me and Dave have, it was in the last class, and he was complaining on me to the teacher that didn't even like me and ignored me for a whole month. So this is a setup. I'm running as a candidate for president. They don't want to acknowledge that I am mentally not unstable. They want to make me seem like I'm just made it with my second master's almost, just floated to now, and I'm insane when I'm not.
Gotcha. Are you, Kimberly? Are people? So can you tell me a little bit more
The
about the
students
interactions
that was
that you're
in my
having?
last class, the students that were in my last class that made it hard for me are in this class. And they either
Oh,
paid people or individually talk to people about just ignoring me. That's sick. And that's what people that resist me do. They either be super nice or they ignore me. It shows. It may
got you.
sound crazy, but your system shows that they ignored me. It's been almost a week.
Gotcha. Kimberly, have you tried to reach out to the current instructor about,
He
what you're
didn't
supposed
pick
to
up.
do? Oh, okay, okay. Do they have a phone number that you called, or did you
Yes.
email?
Last time
Okay,
I called him, he picked up. Now he did not pick up.
I see. I see. And the first time you called and he did pick up,
No,
was that about
this
this
was
same
weeks
issue?
ago. Something different.
Oh, okay. Something different. Okay, I got you. How many times did you try the instructor?
You said what?
How many times were you able to try, reaching out to the instructor this time?
Probably like I haven't written him, but I actually called him.
Okay, okay. Kimberly, I would definitely, well, let me ask you, when is this assignment, your response to
The
peer,
10th.
like, when is that
I got
part
7 days.
10? Okay, okay. We still got some time. Kimberly, can you try
This isn't,
contacting your
I'm not,
instructor
no,
via,
y'all need to do something because you know why? Because I'm not going to have my grade based on some students that want to play games with my grade. Y'all need to get it together with the students or whatever. I'm not at fault for my grade dropping because of the teachers not explaining to the students that everyone must talk amongst each other.
Got you, Kimberly. Yeah, what I can do, I'm happy to send a case to the academic department that oversees the course instructor. They can, I can request that they reach out to the course instructor to let them know, what's going on in the class and to see if there's a way the instructor can kind of let you know your next steps here, or at least see if he can intervene and get a response on your post. Would that be all right?
Worst case scenario, what do I need to do?
Yeah, well, honestly, worst case scenario, Kimberly, I feel like at this point, if I were you, I would definitely be contacting the instructor via writing to let them know what's going on. Like, here's the issue. It looks like I'm supposed to, for this assignment, have a response to a peer, but none of the peers have responded to my initial post. So I'm wondering what I'm supposed to do from here. And I'm happy to submit a case as well, asking the same question. That way we're kind of tackling it from both ends. And hopefully the instructor will give you some next steps. Because I'm sure, this might not be the first time that a student's posted an initial post that wasn't responded to, but still
I
had to do
looked
their
at all
assignment,
of
right?
their posts and everyone responded to everyone. So what does that mean for me? This is a dumb task to do. I'm not trying to be funny, but this is a dumb task to do. I'm tired of communicating with these teachers. If they can't sit up there and maintain their students, it's always me. They're always willing to sacrifice their needs to sit up there and make me suffer. And that is just wrong. I don't have like any mental issues that hinder me from working and doing my job as a student. What's going to happen is that my funding is going to get taken away because of these motherfuckers.
Gotcha, Kimberly. I'm sorry that this is happening because it definitely sounds like, it's not the first time you've had some issues with students in your classes. And you're right, it might just be, some of the students that are following you through the classes happen to be in the same, cohort with these folks. Yeah, Kimberly, I'm happy to send that case, over to the department to see if they can step in here with the instructor and get the instructor to give you some next steps, okay?
Thank you.
Of course, yeah. And I will send that very high priority, Kimberly, because I want you to get it answered as soon as possible. But I do want to be realistic here. Typically with, departmental cases, it can take about 24 to 48 hours for them to respond back on that. So just want to be realistic with you there on the turnaround times and everything. But yeah, I'm hopeful that, the departments will do their job and work with the course instructor to see if they can reach out to you and let you know what your next step should be on this assignment, okay?
One last thing. I'm starting to believe that this particular student, Dave, is not in school because just hear me out. I ran for US Senate, I ran for state Senate, and he knows who I am. When I let them into my studio, my whole studio froze and started acting up. And I had block-ups from Google. I had to get Norton security, and that's still not all the way safe. But this particular person looked just like a rogue agent. I don't know why he's in school. He paints a picture like, but I can tell he has another side, and I have reason to believe he is the ringleader of this whole thing.
Got you. I mean, I don't really know, Kimberly, but it's, if there is an issue that you have going on with a particular student, and you need to talk to somebody about that, we definitely, like, we've got some resources as well, that I can send you, some folks you can reach out to, for your code of student conduct issues or anything like that that you might want to report. Would you like me to send you that contact information?
This is for student conduct.
Right, like, if you've got something going on in the classroom with another student, and you feel like it might be a code of student conduct issue, that's something that you're entitled to report here to UMGC. So we do have we have got contacts where you can reach out to code of student conduct folks and kind of let them know what you think is going on. That way they can potentially launch an investigation behind the scenes and just see if there's anything that they can assist with on that end of things.
How long does it take to launch an investigation and take, because it really is happening now. They're making me look incompetent. They want me to sit up there and be belligerent. I want them to know that I have freedom of speech and how I feel, but I never talk anything belligerent about them until I gave them more than enough time. And I said to myself, I do have mental health, but I'm like, dang, that is so wrong. Like, I did nothing. They don't even know me, but they know me enough.
Gotcha. Yeah, as far as like turnaround times on an investigation like that, Kimberly, if they're looking into another student, you might not hear the results. You know what I mean? Because that's going to be between them and the other student. So it would just be you reporting, and then them watching that. It could take anywhere from days to weeks as far as them investigating the situation. It kind of depends on the situation and what all they need to look into.
They have one more class just as well as me. So if they investigate, is there a possibility that they can get expelled from school if they were in the wrong? Because this is just wrong what they're doing to me. I know you're like, why should I? You got 5, 10, 20 people in the classroom. I don't even know how many is actually in the classroom, but you got that group of people in the classroom that is purposefully ignoring me. I'm about to take screenshots of this and send it to the student conduct because they're being like 5-year-olds.
Gotcha. Yeah. So Kimberly, as far as potential punitive actions, yeah, like definitely like suspensions, expulsions, all of that is, I believe, part of policy. If there's a code of student conduct violation, it kind of depends on what they deem is the appropriate punitive action for the particular student in question. Although punitive action may not be the best words to use here, but I think you kind of get what I mean, Kimberly. Like, the appropriate sort of action to take depending on, what's going on with that particular student.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk your head off, but thank you.
No worries, of course. Yeah. So Kimberly, I'm going to email you. I'm going to look that information up, how you can contact the folks for Code of Student Conduct, and I'll email that over to you. Let's see. I do want to verify your email address here real quick. I have your yahoo.com email address on file. Is that still your preferred email?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So I'll be sending that information as soon as I have that. I'll send that over to you, Kimberly, so you've got that email address to reach out to. I'll send a case over as well, Kimberly, to the department that handles your course to kind of let them know what's going on and see if they can't reach out to the course instructor and get them to tell you what your next step should be, given that the students in the classroom haven't responded to your post, so that you can do your next step. All that sounding okay, Kimberly, so far?
Worst case scenario, what should I do?
Yeah, I think right now, Kimberly,
I can't do nothing.
If your next part of your assignment, if it relies on, responding to the post of a student who was supposed to respond to you, it's not a whole lot I feel like you can do except wait for the course instructor to tell you what you're supposed to do in this situation. You could, I'm wondering if you could try maybe like responding to a post on another student's, but I'm not even sure if that's something that, oh, okay.
No response.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah. And Kimberly, you're welcome, of course, to try writing the instructor as well. It's very possible, like if they're just not around their phone or something,
True.
just in case, maybe try writing them. But yeah, and I'll be reaching out on my end to the department who will be contacting that instructor as well.
Okay. Thank you. God
Okay.
bless.
Of course, Kimberly. God bless you as well. Anything else that I can help with at the moment?
No, ma'am.
Alrighty. Well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I hope that this gets resolved as soon as possible. And feel free to reach out to us if you need anything else. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. I hope you have a good one. Bye
All
bye,
right.
Kimberly.
Don't make a reel out of what I said. Show them the whole thing of why I said what I said. Don't make a small reel of me saying fuck you, or me saying, oh, you're a bitch, or me saying little snit comments, because I don't go back on that. Because you could have written me. Don't sit up there and try to mess with my head and put space in my head, empty space, to make it seem like and make me doubt myself, to be like, oh, well, what if, And that's what they do. It's not her. That the person I got off the phone with is not about that. I'm not talking about her. So I gotta write the teacher. I'm about to write the teacher, and I hope that, you know, I get a response. I'm not about to shit. Let me print that out. Go to pictures. I'll print it out later. Let's read this project carefully. He had to be in this. Something isn't right. You want me to submit it? Fine. I will submit it and move on. I will submit what the pictures show. So I can move the fuck on. And if you want it in a PDF, I'll put it in a PDF too. The only person wrote me was the teacher. We'll play that game. You'll see my face. If he kick it back, his own work. Fiddlesticks. Go back to discussion. I haven't ate all day. I think technology and the way you explained are exactly correct. Hard to imagine an organization or a change effort that doesn't include it. Progress in this day and age, or progress in this day and age requires technology. AI is a key example. We need to embrace it rather than avoid it, especially any significant change effort. I my evaluation is my response is that imagining the possibilities, and I'm gonna write him back, and imagining the within our universe. I'm gonna use this as a what can I say? Both the discussion and the response is due on Tuesday. I'm a little late, but I'm okay with that. I'd rather be late than not be late. My response is that imagining the possibilities and imagining the creativity within our universe, that we can help unite places that are struggling and need assistance from someone that has more power than them. In our organization, in a organization, like me, or that carries a lot of potential with using AI to detect deceitful practices. Now I see why. Detect deceitful practices and manage and with using AI, it can these are the things that we need or can grow with if given AI tools. Taylor, what is her name? Oh, it is Sherry. Hold on. Oh, I gotta go back here. Her okay. Sherry is the 8-year Taylor. Okay. 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 Let's go figure. I have to admit, if it wasn't for him writing, I don't know if he's yay or nay, investigating or not. If it wasn't for the teacher, I couldn't write this. Taylor. Oh, Uh, it's sad that the teacher have to write me and not the students. What the fuck? I could have just got off of here. And that would have not been good for me. Drop it like it's hot. Oh, if you're a good God teacher, I don't even think we need to meet. I just correspond via email. This is the capstone project. This is the capstone project that we have to do in the next class. UMGC Master of Science in Transformational Leadership is a graduate degree designed for military professionals that help military members and veterans build on their leadership training and skills for success in civilian organizations. The program prepares students to transition into leadership roles across corporate, nonprofit, and government organizations. Well, believe it or not, I'm already in a government organization. I think every veteran can say, see, they don't say that they're still in the service, but hate to say this, you're still in a different sector. And they don't like to say you're government property, but you are. So I belong to an organization. I call it a rogue organization, a secret organization. You can say I'm lying, but whoever is pulling the strings is resisting what I bring to the table. And it shows by the way they are acting. Courses emphasize practical hands-on learning through workspace scenarios and consulting projects, enabling students to build on their military leadership training while gaining civilian contact skills and communication, strategic planning and decision making, team building and collaboration, change management. This is exactly what happened in my basic training, AIT. This is not just a coincidence what they are doing. Whoever put themselves and ignored me is taking a stand for the opposite side, which means they are pro baby killers. If they're going against me, so if you're not pro baby killer, then what is it about me that is causing you guys to ignore when I never said a word? And you still, I don't care if you test me like shit. You don't deserve to test me. You don't make no plan to test me unless the university is trying to make me grow and be like more productive. Whoever you are out there don't want me to mingle with the rest of society. You want to discourage me. You've been watching me. You let me get those A's. And then you knew we would meet. You studied the UMGC system and you knew we were going to meet. Because why can't I change? Like, this isn't traditional university shit. Why can't I change to another teacher? It should be a teacher readily available in case another teacher is a conflict of interest. The whole class, that's not a coincidence. You can never say I'm some type of evil person, because if I was an evil person, I would want something that would control a person and actually give me honest respect. That is a great invention, right? Seeing as though I never get respected, I would make you control me. But I do that just fine through the mouthpiece. I don't need to force you to behave to me. Change management and organizational leadership. The TLP 670 Leadership Capstone is a culminating course in the program. In this 11-week, 6-credit course, graduate students act as consultant to host organizations. By partnering with your organization, whether as an employer or volunteer consulting arrangement, students gain hands-on experience applying their mission-driven leadership skill while your organization benefits from fresh insights, strategic analysis, and actionable recommendations. Oh, that's why you sent me. You know what? Okay. I got your message. If that actually matches what just happened, I think I deleted that. Hold up. You said something about NL. I think I deleted it. It was somewhere. Let me go to my trash because I didn't find it relevant. Where is it at? Mm, there it is. I've been there before. I remember the National Leadership Society. I'm scared to go back to them. Oh, they're giving me another chance. If I can work with them virtually, that would be great. Received your nomination. I have to call them. How do you become a member? GPA. Ooh, I hope they don't fuck me over when I call. Hold on. Both my phones off?
High volume, and all of our member experience specialists are assisting other members at this time. We truly appreciate your understanding. If you need quick answers to common questions, you can visit our help center anytime at info.nsls.org/help. It's a great place to find fast solutions and guidance. You can also email us at support@nsls.org, and a specialist will assist you as soon as your message reaches the front of the line. Thank you for being part of the NSLS. We'll be with you as soon as we can. Thank you for calling the National Society of Leadership and Success. If you are invited to join the NSLS, please press 1. If you are a current member, please press 2. Please press 1 if you were invited to an on-campus chapter. Please press 2 for an online chapter. This is Anna.
Hello? Hi, my name is Kimberly Cloud, and I'm calling your voice is kind of like going in and out, but I'm calling because I have a question. I'm supposed to be doing a capstone project, and I need to get with an organization, a host organization. And are y'all like, somewhere where I can do virtual work with you guys or like collaborate? Is that what your program do? I have the code. Um, I start that next semester. So can I get started now? Like, you just want me to fill out the application and put the code online? UMGC, and what else would you like? The Kimberly Cloud Show at yahoo.com. Really? No, I actually have the code. They sent me a code. Yes, ma'am. No, I have to, yeah. Thank you. Um, I'll do it tonight and call y'all first thing in the morning. Oh, yes. Thank you. And how soon can I get in for this? I want to start early. Um, like I said, I'll do it tonight and then tomorrow, I'll call y'all back. But how soon can I start to, you know, go to trainings and stuff? Thank you. No, thank you. You as well. God bless. Bye. I feel like I look like I've been dancing. Oh my God, dancing, dancing. No, seriously. An hour and 31 minutes. And let's finish reading the thing. I still haven't finished. And I gotta write the teacher. I should go to the Boise downtown office and just go from room to room talking about, hey, you got some government opportunities for, and you're like, you get your ass online. We ain't calling her. I said a joke in my head. I won't say it out loud, but I know if whoever's reading my mind is laughing. It's not a prejudice joke. It's a joke directed towards me. I'll say it again. Are y'all watching me? Or y'all watching this? Okay, good. You watching me, but Kick ain't nobody. No, Kick is somebody. I'm talking to the AI and the CEO and the moderators. Y'all are somebody. But I'm just more relaxed on Kick. Oh, go back here. Oh, there's more. Okay. I'm gonna get started tonight. If anything happened to my computer, if anything show freeze or anything, I know whoever is watching is going to stop it because there's nothing going to stop me from redoing this and making it right between me and this organization. I wasn't even thinking about them no more. They found me. They're giving me a chance. They gave me a inductee code. They basically kind of like saved my life because I had no idea where the fuck I was going for my next semester. Ooh. I'm gonna print this shit out. I got a printer. Not playing. What? Uh, hold on. Yeah, this is all needed. Do the matrix and shit. They're gonna write it. Where is my paper? Do I need more paper? Ooh, printer, no paper. Hold up. I know you like I got one job and one job only. You ready to keep me full, bitch. Hold on, little one. Okay. I don't print out nothing except, you know, I am not. Let's see. Is it up? Is it up? Is it up again? Nope. Good. Mm-hmm. Ooh. I'll submit this one just in case. So that's two. And now I write the teacher. Oh, I'm so subject. Kimberly Cloud Show. Shit. How did I figure that? Subject. Um, questions. I was wondering if I can, if you can see when I would be able to talk to my team, which team. I don't- Also, thank you for the reply. I don't want to meet. I'm gonna cancel that because it's awkward. However, I just need to know who my team is and if they can get in contact with me. This will be for the next show. I'm going to take a little break and eat some salad. You know, it's so weird. Ugh, yuck. It grosses me out. It is gross. Okay, so y'all take care and be safe, and I will see you guys another time. I should be on here again. You know, I put an hour and 44 minutes into this, and your move.